How's it going, YouTube? Dan the Plastic Man here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to try something new. Welcome to the first episode of Plastic Reflex. And, oh my gosh. I basically started this series because we just got started with Season 2 of IBO. Oh my gosh. I watched that episode twice before I shot this, just because I wanted to make sure all the details were fresh in my mind. I'm going to do this for each episode of IBO. Excuse me. I'm going to do my very best not to give any spoilers. I'm not going to do full reviews of the episodes, moreover, just a reflection as the series is titled, and I'll also include a link to where I watched the episodes in the description, so let's get started. Episode 26, New Blood. So, they didn't give us the time frame, but I believe it is 3 years after the end of the first season. Tekkadan is now a military powerhouse because of how they whooped up on Gjallarhorn in Season 1. Kudelia is running her own company called Admus Company, named for Fumitan Admus, her caretaker or maid who was tragically killed in Season 1. Also, slight spoiler warning, I'm not going to try to spoil anything for Season 2, but there might be spoilers from Season 1 for those of you who have not seen all of Season 1, so let me get that out of the way. Gjallarhorn is weakened heavily on Mars, and they have basically turned to rogue guerrilla tactics to be able to sustain themselves. They've lost a lot of stature because of the corruption that McGillis exposed. So that's the world that we're sitting in when we are introduced to the new version of Tekkadan, which, of course, is the military powerhouse. Orga is basically being a manager boss now instead of just a military leader. Mika has been promoted to a commando leader. Tekkadan has also taken another oath at the Saisei colony to be a stronger leader in the Tewa's organization. They are now about on equal terms with the Turbines, although Orga will say something different to that. But we have a few minutes of being introduced to new characters, new mobile suits, and also after the closing events of Season 1, mobile suits are becoming more prevalent, so everybody's trying to get their hands on them. They're upgrading and restoring old models from the Calamity War. So more suits are on the way. They look great. I cannot wait to see every single episode of this series. Sorry, this is very off script. This is very unscripted. I am just trying to keep it as fresh in my mind. Let's see, what else was there? We got to see the new Tekkadan grunt suits. They have a frame based on the Hyakuren and Hyakuri. We've got Laughter, Ozzy, and I can't remember the mechanic's name from the Turbines, helping train all of the Tekkadan pilots. Barbatos and Guzhin are being upgraded by Tewas themselves. No idea how long it's going to take for them to finish up. And then we cut to Kudelia, because she's having a guest who is talking about how she was the guest at the conference that got the new Arbrow Prime Minister elected. And this guy was just trying to play the politic game, trying to get her to show up and make his company, which is hanging on by a thread, seem, like they've got some clout again. She declines, but the guy reveals he knows that she's holding a mine to her. And because of that, she calls up Tekkadan, her old friends. And things are... some series of events are set into motion. And... let's see. Sorry. Thought train just completely jumped track, guys. Okay. We cut to where we see Biscuit's twin sisters in the orphanage that had been set up. They're being picked up by Atra and Mika. They are on their way back. There's a small terrorist attack blowing up a single car. but nothing really happens around that. And then we finally cut to the actual tour itself. They don't really show anything. They're just showing the new members of Tekkadan that we've been introduced to. And they're just kind of griping about, why don't we have the AV system? Why are we supposed to be in a fight when all we've been doing is patrolling and guarding? Then everything hits the fan, and the last 10 minutes is mobile worker, mobile suit on mobile worker, and mobile suit combat. We get to see the new Ryusei, which is just a Tekkadan grunt, repainted to look like the Ryusei Go from Season 1. And that pilot, Shino, I believe, even has an entire squad that he has dubbed the Ryusei unit. And let me tell you, these two compatriots don't seem too happy about that. But the action was amazing. The biggest geek out moment for me was not any of the suits or anything like that. I'm very big into music. And the music that was used in the very first promotional video for Season 2. A beautiful piece involving strings and a full orchestra. That is the music that was playing during the action sequences, and it was so well done. So, 10 minutes worth of mobile suit fighting, and then Mika finally shows up with Barbatos Lupus, wrecks one suit, and the credits start rolling, as well as what I believe is going to be the new opening song. I'm not as knocked out with it as I was with the Season 1 opener, but I'll have a better plan of how I'm going to do Episode 2 after I watch Episode 2. But Mika's last line was perfect. And I will fully quote this. Orga told him, "Welcome back." And as soon as Mika says this line, "Good to be back," we get the eyes of Barbatos lighting up. And you just know it's about to get crazy. So, this is Episode 1 of Plastic Reflex. I hope you guys like it. I will continue it through the entire run of IBO Season 2. Might even continue it when we start getting more series. But it's just something else I wanted to do, wanted to branch out. If you guys have questions about the show, please leave them. I will do my best to answer. Again, I know I gave details, but I'm doing my very best not to spoil anything. I'm not trying to give much dialogue, just brief overviews of what I've seen. If you guys haven't seen the episode, like I said, there is a link to go watch it on daisuki.net in the description. Go watch it. I want this series to succeed. So, take care of yourselves, guys. I will see you at the next video. Bye-bye.